video. This video is about the Siamese algae eater, one of the most sought after fish because of their algae obsession. Essentially, you would say that, but as they age like any other animal, they go crazy and they are semi-aggressive. Yes, they are semi-aggressive. They are not peaceful. Um, Let me look up an actual care sheet for a Siamese algae eater so I can give you the actual info. Or what the care sheet says. Give me 1 sec. Here we go. Siamese algae eater is one of the best algae eating fish, aquarium hobby, and it is okay. So, that might be true, but here's the issue. You're basically running into the same issue that you would with the Chinese algae eater. The Chinese algae eater sucks the slime coat off of flat-bodied fish. So does the Siamese algae eater, unfortunately. Any sucker fish does this. And the fact is, we as aquarists haven't figured out their dietary needs yet. So, well, the fact is, these fish are being aggressive to our own tank mates that we put in with them. And by the way, let me see if this says it's semi-aggressive. Just because, and I know I did say this in another video, but I'm just looking to see if it says, like, so if you look at care, what does the first one say? Aquarium co-op. Blah, blah, blah. How to set the aquarium. What do Siamese algae eaters eat? Of course, he shows them eating algae wafers because they eat algae. Let's see. True Siamese algae eater care. Okay, so this care sheet says they're difficulty intermediate, Southeast Asia, and parents, natural habitat, requirements, more parameters, pH, temperature, tank mates. All the Siamese algae eaters are sometimes marked as fine to keep solo. They do occur in groups in the wild, safety in numbers and all that. If you keep one, safety in numbers and all that. If you keep one alone, it may become skittish. A group of at least 5 fish should work. Okay. So, this is great. Although you do see them in Essential online, so it's not really. Let's see what this one says. Care tips from Siamese algae eaters, segments, final thoughts. They're not gonna read that. I'm trying to find the overall thing of aquatic arts now. I'll write about that. Siamese algae eaters addiction. Does not. Here we go. pH 6.5 to 8.0. KH 5 to 10. Classification, genus, max size. Temperament, peaceful. So, these fish are like any other fish. I'm sorry, I was reading a care sheet. But these fish are like any other fish, and they tend to be a little on the aggressive side. So, same thing as mollies, same thing as Chinese alligators. Chinese alligators, yeah. Once they hit that age where they flip, I'm saying literally flip their diet. So they eat algae when they're young. But when they hit a certain age, they do not eat algae. They tend to do the same thing as plecos, Chinese alligators, and unfortunately Siamese alligators. So they do the same thing as every other fish in the hobby that does essentially go after the slime coat. So you're basically buying a fish that is essentially going to kill anything in your tank and or boss around anything in your tank. Including dwarf gouramis, smaller mollies, and any other fish that is peaceful, unfortunately. And that's the alligator right there that just passed. They are peaceful. You can keep them peaceful. But once they hit that age that they want to be aggressive, you're going to have to switch feedings. So feed it meat, feed it anything. You're going to want to probably do the same thing that you would with pleco. Once they hit a certain age, switch to meat, or they're going to want to eat a slime coat on your fish. And I don't think I've seen this yet. But my girlfriend, she has like all, thank you. She has like all, what's it called? All fast moving fish. So she doesn't have the same issue as me, but we both have Siamese alligators. So this is normal too. They tend to be a lot more. So you need essential, like this fish comes out more, but it's essentially like a red-tailed shark. If you were to get a red-tailed shark or a rainbow shark, they hide a lot. Not saying this fish would, but there is so much misinformation on the internet about these things. Auto catfish are the only fish that I know that is hard enough and or that is somewhat hardy, but they are a strict diet. What fish are you talking about? Which one? The yellow one or the grayish one in the back? This one just passed the camera. I have the yellow one. You mean that small one, or you mean that one, or do you mean? I think I just saw it. Where is she? He. Or do you mean? Oh, you mean this guy, or do you mean the half black one? Okay, so the half black one in the camera now is a gold dust molly. Gold dust lyre-tail molly. Oh, nice. They want to be aggressive right now. Okay. And I believe that's because they're trying to create a pecking order, so that's normal. Thank you. I just got her recently, and the reason why she's so beautiful is because she has a lyre-tail gene, which means the fins are longer on her, and the genetic gene in the uh, fish made the ventral fins, which are the tiny fins on the bottom of the fish. So if you see on her, let me find her. Let me find her again. She is a. Where is she? Her sec. Oh, there she goes. So you see the bottom fins on her. Those fins are extended compared to a normal female's fins. There you go. You get a nice look at her. I call her Shadow because I forgot what I called her, Fan or something, or Fan Shadow or Shadow Fan. I had no idea. Um, but it looks like you know when you turn on like one of those oh, you know I'm thinking of the older me too. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos. I go live a lot at night with this thing. And you know like the name of the no worries. I will see you in my next slide then. Here's a good view of the fish. The only thing I wouldn't breed for, honestly, if I was to breed mollies, guys. Perfect example on this guy. Or maybe not. I don't know what that is, actually. I think it's a little bit yellow on the back of his fin, but it's still hard to see. As I was saying, yeah, it's like really hard to generally I mean, you can try to. With Siamese alage eaters and with mollies, it's definitely easier to get one of them if you want to keep one and then don't get any more fish. So, in my perspective, I would probably get the Siamese alage eater last. Just because all the other fish have territories, the Siamese alligator does not, but he's going to get more aggressive. So he's going to need a decoration that he can hide in. He's going to need a decoration that he can go to. He's going to need like a bunch of places to hide in, and you're also going to add decorations in with those fish as well. So like decorations in with the fish and decorations in with the Siamese alligator, because they do tend to be like aggressive, and I never seen them kill a fish, but I wouldn't put it past them. This guy has just been starting to go after these mollies, and it's not bad. It's not like as bad as it looks, but I mean, I could show you some. Oh, or maybe not. I mean, it is like, okay. every molly you add in here is going to deal with the Siamese alage eater. The Siamese alage eater is going to want to reclaim its territory with the newer fish, chase the newer fish out of its territory, etc. So, not regarding, I mean, it's tried to eat fry on me too, but it generally just depends on what you have this fish with. But I want to make this video because it's not, I mean, what was I trying to say before my phone dies? It's not bad in a way that you have Siamese algae eater with your fish. To me, it's like a pecking order with the Siamese algae eater versus getting one before, like getting Siamese algae eater first and then raising it. You want to make sure it has territory like any other sucker fish. But if you don't want to own one with your mollies, I would keep out of singlets catfish. That's just my opinion. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next live. Sorry, this live would have been longer, but my phone is dying and I'm tired, so.